Hi everybody, it's Thomas here from Thomas Fitzgerald Photography, and welcome to a lovely autumn day in Dublin City. So I am here in Dublin's Stephen's Green Park, and autumn is one of my favourite times of the year for taking photographs, but I have about 1 billion autumn images, especially from this park. So what I wanted to do today was, I wanted to try and do something a little different. So instead of doing the typical thing where you focus on the fall colours or the autumn colours, what I wanted to do instead was maybe look at creating something that's more about the texture. So when you have a lot of fallen leaves and kind of fallen branches and stuff, it can actually make for some interesting images if you make black and white photos. So today I am shooting with my Nikon D700, and I'm going to be shooting raw, and I'm actually shooting in colour, even though I probably will make some of these black and white. While I am intending to shoot primarily to shoot textures and to make them black and white, I don't want to turn down a shot that might actually be good because of the colour. So that's why we're going to just keep shooting in colour, and then I will do the post-processing in Lightroom afterwards and make the images black and white. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just kind of walking around and kind of keeping an eye out to see if I can see anything that is of interest. So any kind of interesting looking leaves or interesting looking textures, and if I do see something, then I'll take a shot of it. And sometimes I'll shoot on the long end, so in this case it's on the 120, and get in right close. And then other times I will try and shoot wider but get really close to it, so that you're kind of seeing things in context as well, and that can be of interest as well. So another thing too is just kind of keep an eye out for something that you might find of interest. So I came across this, which actually I thought was kind of interesting. So let me just turn the camera around here. So someone has kind of ripped up a book and just kind of left it here in the nook of this tree. So I've taken a few shots of this as well and try and get in close just to see. So
are turning brown.
So the purpose of this exercise is to try and basically get some autumn shots that aren't your typical kind of cliched autumn colours, because while I do like that and I shoot it every year, it does sometimes, it's like there's a lot of it and I have a lot. So what I'm trying to do is basically do something different for a change, and by, I think, focusing maybe on textures and creating black and whites, because I don't think you see a lot of black and white autumn images. So it will be interesting to see how I can manipulate these and create kind of something a little different. So something maybe a little more artistic is kind of what I'm aiming for. So there we get on.
The light that flickers, blow out with the sun.
Having said that, it's also important to realise too that some shots are a classic, and certain leaves, when you've got bright colours and bright contrasting colours, then sometimes that actually works really well as well. So I'm not going to avoid shooting those shots as well, just for the sake of it. So for example, this tree here, let me just turn the camera around again. There is some beautiful red leaves here on this tree, and if you get the angle just right and you contrast them against the kind of yellow of the tree up there, it actually works really well. So I've actually shot some of this already, and you can see, so I'm just trying to get it on the video here so you can see as well. So again, something like this works kind of well.
comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
Whenever I'm out shooting something like this, I do my best not to rule anything out, so I'm always trying to keep my eyes open and see what I can see. So for example here, I just kind of come across something interesting now, so I'm going to try and get a shot of this. So up here, we kind of have an interesting texture going on here with this little one brown leaf against the green. So let me see if I can get this. So another thing too is when shooting something like this is don't just take the one shot and leave. Kind of try and work the scene, so get it from different angles. So there's a bit of sunlight going on in the background as well. So I'm going to try and work that into things. So I've got quite a few texture type images that I'm going for. So I'm just going to get a few other types of shots as well before I leave. So there's a nice scene here, which I've got a few times before, but I'm going to try and get it again. And I'm going to shoot it as a HDR, because it's quite dynamic. So let me just show you what I mean. So let's see how we can get this. So I'm going to set bracketing on my camera. Yeah, I don't know if that'll come out or not, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so that's about it. I've been shooting for about an hour now, and I've got quite a range of different images that I was hoping to get. I got some of the texture type shots that I was looking for, so we'll see how we process them, and I will do a separate video about how I process those images to get that look. I will have interspersed them throughout this video, so you will have seen them already, but I will do another video to show you how I actually process them. And yeah, so I hope you've found this interesting, and if you have, please give it a like or a thumbs up on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. And if you do subscribe, hit that bell button, because it lets you know when I have a new video available. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Autumn comes too